got married in St. Lucia. And so we're back now, and I've been teasing her for almost a decade that our marriage isn't legal anywhere but St. Lucia. It's a lot of fun. And scuba diving trip, we're waiting on room service now. We order the continental breakfast, so there's no additional charge because nothing else opens around the ship until 6:30 in the morning.
So one of the questions a lot of people ask when they find out that I like to go cruising is, do you ever get seasick? And I've never been seasick on a giant cruise ship or on any cruise ship. I have been seasick on a dive boat, but those are really small. But I wanted to show you because today the boat is rocking a little bit, and it's my experience that if you ask people that cruise, they actually prefer to be able to feel the little bit of motion. So the boat is rocking just a little bit, and I think I can show you by Rodney's. This is Rodney's wetsuit, and if you look against the picture frame, you can see that there's a little bit of movement. Just a little bit. The other thing that you might be able to see, this is kind of rare, so that's why I'm filming it. So the other thing you can see, this is just a bathing suit here. And you can see that it's, I don't know if here's my hand. There's a little bit of rocking going forward. So it is swinging on the hanger.
And we can hear the clothes hangers banging around.
The clothes hangers are banging around just a little bit. But I actually welcome it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Because it reminds me.
You to sleep.
It does. It's like you're in a baby bassinet. So, but other than that, I've never had any issues. One time when we were in the Gulf of Mexico, we had a fair bit of turbulence or whatever we call it. It was really wavy that night, one night, just for a couple of hours. Things would fall off the table in the dining room, and everyone was laughing because it's kind of exciting. Because most of the time you don't feel any sort of movement whatsoever. So when you do feel some, it's a little bit welcome. So that's one little thing that people are often afraid of being sick on a boat. But I suppose you could be if you're very, very sensitive. But again, there's stuff you can do to mitigate it. Some people, you'll see a lot of people wearing, they have these circular packages. I think you have to get them through the doctor. But they'll just wear circular patches for days, and I guess it delivers some sort of anti-nausea medicine. You could just take Bonine, which is what I take before I go on a dive boat, because I have been unwell. I have thrown up on a dive boat several times. And
she's a puker.
I'm a puker. I've also been sick on a dive boat, or not in the dive boat, but when I was in my full scuba gear and threw up into my regulator, my air hose thing. So it happens, but not so much on a big ship. Once in a while on a small boat, I might feel not well. But again, there's something that I can do to mitigate it, and then it's not a problem. So I just take one pill before I go, and everything's good. So anyway, here's my view right now out the window. And it is quite wavy, I'd say. There's big swells. So 9 years ago next month, as Rodney already mentioned, we got married in St. Lucia. And we are just pulling in now. And we believe that we got married. I don't know if I can see. So I think that's the main building of the hotel. And then we were over on the right in those things up on the hill.
I can actually see the...
Can you see the gazebo?
The gazebo.
So I think we got married in those things. I'm trying to find the gazebo. There's a gazebo somewhere on the beach here. Well, that's it for sure. And then there's the main building, and there's a gazebo there that you can see, and that's where we got married.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings.
Right, and so I think we were in the second to last building.
Okay. Anyway, that's where we got married. Yay!
Remember watching the cruise ships come in from our room, and it just seemed completely foreign. We didn't even think about going on a cruise ship.
No. The fitness center. So we haven't been there yet this week because we've been having very early mornings to go scubaing. And I didn't go yesterday. But in case you want to see it, here it is. The Vitality Fitness Center. Open daily, 6 a.m. Different weight machines. Towels. How many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those? Oh, there's yoga class. What class is that? Do you think stretch or? It might be abs class. That's abs class. There's probably about 15 treadmills here. 15 treadmills. Bikes. They also do spin class. And this spa is down those stairs right there. So you can sign up for yoga, for Pilates, for spin class, for body sculpt boot class, and I don't know, some sort of fitness class. Interesting. And then there's also things that walking in comfort and secrets to a flatter stomach, they want to sell you something. So this one, they want to sell you sole inserts for your shoes. This one, they want to sell you supplements, right? Yeah. And the free weight area. And then the running track is right outside. Very nice. How many is that? 100 pounds? No, I'm not doing that. I couldn't anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go.
We just got back from our diving excursion. Well, I was diving, and Allie hung out on the boat and just kind of enjoyed the day. We came back and we had to clean some gear. So that stuff is all drying right now, dripping and getting ready for the 2 dives tomorrow. And
Barbados. For some reason, I wanted to say Bonaire, but we're not going to Bonaire. Never been there. Would like to go. Barbados. So it's going to be great. So today we dove with Dive St. Lucia, and the boat.
Just saying.
Dive St. Lucia, the operator was fantastic. I would definitely use them again. The boat was new. They didn't just pass around a baggie full of candy or something like that. They had bananas. They had chicken. They had beans. They had like a lunch. If you wanted to fill yourself up, there was plenty of food to do so.
With a plate and fork and everything.
Absolutely, everything. It was fantastic. They had a restroom on board their boat, which is really, really nice. So a step off and the ladder. It was a great operation, and we went over to a little bay where I think we snorkeled there 9 years ago, and I can tell you without hesitation that scuba diving it is significantly better than snorkeling it. It's so nice to get up close and personal. Although you got to be careful. There's fire coral there. I managed. You can't really bring it.
Yes, you can.
I managed to scrape across some coral. I think that somebody was climbing on me. So anyway, sometimes people cluster, and so I was being clustered upon. But anyway, I scraped into a rock that had some fire coral growing on it, and it hurts like fire coral. It hurts. But anyway, it's fine. So we dove two sites relatively very close to one another in the same little bay. One was a wreck, 150-foot boat that sunk out there. It is fabulous. I've got video, and it may be linked somewhere around. These videos here will probably intersperse some scuba diving, but I know that many people out there love to cruise and are interested in what we're doing on cruise ships, but aren't interested in diving. So if you like diving, there's probably other videos we'll put out that's a little more diving focused. So if there's another video, it's probably around here somewhere. I'm not experienced enough at making videos to know if it's this side or this side. You probably see it. So the wreck was fabulous. I think the max depth was somewhere around 60 feet, maybe a little more. 150-foot long boat that's the center's kind of collapsed in. I did a swim through. Tons of animal life in there. And the coral growing on the side, it was fantastic. It reminded me a little bit of Pirates of the Caribbean on the Davy Jones ship where everybody's got the coral and stuff. It was a lot like that, as was the previous wreck that we dove in St. Kitts the other day. And these are the first two real wrecks I've ever dove, separate from like a mail truck or a bus or a helicopter that's sunk in a quarry at home that just has slime growing on them. This is coral. It is super cool. So today we didn't see any sharks. This is the first dive location that there were no sharks, but there was an octopus. I didn't see it, but I'm told there was one. The location had lots of sea urchins, so you had to be really careful. They were everywhere. It was like rocks. So it was just fabulous. We had a great time on the boat, great operation. They picked us up right here, just not far from, it was just a very short walk from our ship. So just a fabulous day so far. It's beautiful out. Tonight we've got a little cocktail party with our group that we're here with. We're here with a total, I think, 16 people in total, and so we're all getting together to have some cocktails. Allie and I have already started.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's going to be one of those days. We had one of those days 2 or 3 days ago, so that means we'll order a cocktail later, and we've got a Chops appointment, a reservation coming up in a couple of days, and we'll have a bottle of wine there. This is our last bottle of champagne from booking a cruise. So when we first got on, they said if you book a cruise on the first day, we're going to give you a bottle of champagne. So we booked 2, and we got 2 bottles of champagne. So we're enjoying the second of those bottles. So it's been great. And now I'm going to finish this bottle of champagne and then see what else we can get into.
Hello. So we came for a quick shot of espresso. Actually, it's a double shot. Double espresso. It's about going on 5 in the afternoon, and I need a little something to keep me awake. So we came out to get some caffeine, and we're headed next to the Schooner Bar where we're going to play trivia. Rodney won't play trivia, but honestly, I wish he would, because he often gets the answers right. In fact, I think he contributed 3 or 4 answers 2 days ago when he played. This is going to be progressive trivia, so there's 3 sessions. We had the first session 2 days ago. And then they keep score based on your team name throughout for the period of 3 sessions, so should be good. And it looks like there's going to get set to be some live music in the Centrum as well. So the ship is starting to come alive for the late afternoon, right before dinner. Right, honey?
Right.
Good one. All right, off to progressive trivia.
Class S, are you guys here? No? All right. With 21 points, we have the Honeymooners. Are you the Honeymooners? Yep, 2 points extra. Well done. On 7th place, we have 2 teams with 22 points, both of them. One of them is KSQRD. Alright, 2 points extra. And the other team with 22 points is
I have 29 points, and hopefully he'll say
or
Alex.
dilly, something like that. Are you guys here? No, they're not. Alright. On 6th place, we have 3 teams with 24 points. One of them is A Garden Is, right there. 2 points extra. The other one is Team DS, right here. And then we also have Master Casters. Very good. Then on 5th place, we have one team with 26 points. Julie and Dave. Julie and Dave, are you here? No. Alright, they're not here. Then on 4th place with 28 points, we have S&M, Steve, Maria, Puppet.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, right here. 2 points extra. On 3rd place, we have with 29 points, Lotta Ladders. Lotta Ladders, right there. 2 points extra. On 2nd place, we have 3 teams with 30 points. Okay, one of them is Gators. Right here, 2 points extra. Then we have as well Jolly Rogers.
You got 3rd place by yourself.
Right there. We have Ed and
She got
Brandy.
3rd place by herself.
Okay. And then leading the competition so far with 32 points, we have Team Insigns. Insigns. Right here. How do you call your name, sorry? Insigness. Thank you so much. All right.
Trivia's now over. Rodney's getting a little tired. His eyes are looking a little droopy. So we're going to get another coffee for him. He's seeing him going back to sleep, but I know if he goes back to the room, he's going to lie down and he's not going to get up for the rest of the night. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. So we're going to go audible yawn. We're going to go get some coffee for Sleepy Pants. Oh, Sleeping Beauty right here.
What?
It's all good. This is a nice bar.
Oh, we gotta go down one, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to the shops.
Oh, we're going. The shops are down. That's the casino.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Because the casino is stinky. Might as well get a coffee again, honey.
So it's the end of the day. We just finished having dinner with our crew. Prior to that, they had a little cocktail party in one of the lounges here on the ship, and it was very nice. Went through a bunch of pictures that folks in the group have taken over the last couple of days. A few of folks did some a class on underwater photography. So myself and another person went through a bunch of those and kind of picked overall winner, honorable mention, and most creative photo, and that was kind of fun. And then went off to dinner. So it's been a great day. We've still got scuba gear hanging everywhere, drying, and in the morning I'll pack that up for our final scuba diving adventure of this cruise. And then on Saturday, day 7 is a sea day. And then we're planning a cocktail party or at least a little party in someone's room on that day. So it's been a great day. We're absolutely exhausted. It's nearly 10 o'clock. So late seating is kind of a challenge for us because we are early to bed people. We're often in bed by the time dinner starts here on the ship, so we get kind of tired and run down. I know, we're old, we're wimpy, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, we had a great time in St. Lucia. Dive shop was fantastic. The weather was just absolutely perfect. It was a great day, and so thankful to have spent this time on the ship, on the cruise, and with new friends. So tomorrow is day 6, and we will be in Barbados. So good night, everybody.